Caption close against a backdrop of live Tejano music. Hundreds of holiday shoppers perused a vast assortment of art, jewelry and other handcrafted goods Saturday at the International Peace Market, searching for the perfect gift for family, that special someone or, it often turns out, themselves. "I love the crowd, the music and the handmade arts and crafts," said Helen Petrie-Stowe, a regular at the free event that began Friday and continues from noon to 6 p.m. Today at the Esperanza Peace and Justice Center, its host for 28 years, at 922 San Pedro Avenue. Her daughter, Violet Dunn, 23, said, "We'd rather support the locals than the Walmart." Vendor Rosie Zerpuch reported steady sales of her clay candelabras called Trees of Life, and other folk art items that she began making in her San Antonio garage a decade ago. "You get to hang out with friends and meet new people and exchange ideas," said Zerpuch, 79, who has sold her goods at the annual market for years. Nearby, Teresa Jimenez Lopez exhibited elaborately embroidered blouses, shirts and dresses stitched by a collective that includes 8 of her sisters in her hometown in Oaxaca, Mexico. Also on display were metal earrings featuring intricate filigree by husband David Lopez Lopez, 60, who learned the craft as a boy. "We are very proud to have our work showcased at Esperanza and to tell our story," Teresa Lopez, 58, said in Spanish through an interpreter. The 7.1 magnitude quake that killed nearly 400 people in southern Mexico in September also seriously damaged their home, but the couple says they are fortified by faith. International groups that rushed in with aid helped sustain them following the quake and, more recently, assistance from Graciela Sanchez, director of the Esperanza Center, resolved logistical hurdles to bring them to the holiday market. Similar appreciation was heard from Jose Sosa Mendoza and Lupe Vasquez Gutierrez, another couple from Oaxaca, who also have counted on Sanchez to arrange housing, meals and other hospitality during their 14 years as Peace Market vendors. "It has been the greatest experience to participate," Vasquez Gutierrez, 60, said through an interpreter while standing before a wall covered with beautiful, hand-woven decorative rugs made by relatives in 5 families. 2017 Peace Market what? More than 80 vendors offering wide variety of handcrafted artwork and practical items. Where? Esperanza Peace and Justice Center, 922 San Pedro Avenue. When? Today, noon, 6 p.m. Sanchez considers the vendors almost family, particularly those she has recruited during her travels in Mexico. "At the Peace Market, you can buy directly from the artists, and they might work with you, on cost," she said. "They'll also explain their techniques, from beginning to end. What may first appear an excessive price for a weaving is easier to digest once shoppers understand the intense amount of effort that went into creating it over a period of weeks or even months," Sanchez said. After spending too much time in line at the Kohl's during a Black Friday excursion, San Antonio resident Terry Sinclair, 53, relished the comparatively tranquil setting of the Peace Market, where about 85 vendors hawked a mix of locally crafted and imported goods, ranging in price from just a few bucks to $3,500 or more. The offerings included lotions, soaps, masks, dolls and sculptures.